Okay, so I did something completely different than everyone else. I thought about taking the traditional route and talking about the different things, but it's just really held heavy on my heart, and I've been, I think it's pretty serious, so I'll just get into it. I wanted to talk about the unreachables, those students that doesn't matter what you do. Well, this is what I was told. They're unreachable. And I've actually heard that term, so I think that's pretty sad. My name is Cavazos. It's my email. You want to email me? So I pretty much want to talk about who they are, why they're labeled that way, what should be done, and how that should be done to change them to be reachable. So who they are. I was told these students are not smart enough, they come from bad families, you just can't get them. You can't get them to learn, they're not ready. So just go ahead and focus on the rest of the kids. Next one, why they're labeled like this. Like I said before, not smart enough, don't care, they won't care. And I just thought that was really sad. They were kind of placed in the four corners of the room, and that's where they stayed until I started teaching. So, what I should do about it. This was the tough thing. First thing I did is I pulled them into the groups with the other students, and I showed them that I cared about them, and also how I think this is where I really focused on my philosophy of how to change what was going on in those classrooms. So I believe that there is hope for those students like that. So I think the biggest thing is to build relationships, and that's kind of what my philosophy is all about. I think the 6-word philosophy kind of sums it all up for me. I think me and all of my students need to respect, evaluate, change, be responsible, put some effort in, and have a comfortable environment that we're learning in. Respect. I will require my students to respect themselves and others. I would like them to evaluate themselves, and I will evaluate myself as students, as people, and decide whether the actions that we have are appropriate. Be willing to change and adapt to change throughout the year. I think that that's really important. Show my students that they have a responsibility for their actions, for the work that they do. I want them to put effort into what they do. I think that's really important. And then comfort, I think, is the most important thing. I want my students to feel comfortable where they're at, which means they need to make each other comfortable in the environment. So I guess I want to talk about my student. I won't say his name, but he was pretty much failing everything, and I was told, don't worry about him, he'll hate you eventually. He might like you today, but he'll hate you eventually. He got 97% on his math test the other day. He's getting A's in all of his classes. And I sat down and talked to him and told him when I leave, when I come back in June, you better be getting all A's because I know you can do it. And he's so proud of himself, and it's really nice to see that he's proud of himself for doing well. And I'm really happy to know that I'm a part of that. So I took unreachable and made him reachable. So, sorry. Didn't think I would get emotional on this. Questions?
What specifically, did you do? I see the 6 criteria. Can you kind of give?
Well, I guess the biggest thing was to form a relationship with him, and I guess I based it on those classroom expectations, but just to really show him that I care, and that I care about him as a person. I know one time it was actually just a few weeks ago. He was kind of struggling and bothering other students around him, and I asked him to move to another seat. And the first thing I said, I don't know if I heard it in this class, is it's the behavior that I don't like. It's not you as a person, and I really like you as a person. And I think right now you're just not ready to be sitting around other people. And he really understood what I said, and he chilled out. And when he was ready to come back, he sat back down and didn't distract anyone anymore. And I just think if he didn't have that respect for me and we didn't have that mutual respect, I wouldn't have been able to get that across. And I think that my students know that I respect them, and I've gotten a lot across that I couldn't have if I didn't show them how much I cared about them.
What was the reaction of the people that were deeming this child unreachable when he started succeeding?
Well, one of them called me like a miracle worker. They didn't really...
Just science.
I don't know, they told me, go ahead and work your magic on this one too. And I don't know, kind of saw it as a joke really, but you can think what they want. I think it's great, and I think everybody is reachable. So, yeah.
Thank you.